Alrighty. So this is going to be a reading for my Geminis. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a look at the messages from your higher self, what your higher self has to say to you at this moment. This reading is really going to give you clarity if you are a little confused or unable to really see the bigger picture in terms of your situation. You're in the right place then, okay? But let's go ahead and get straight into it. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure that you subscribe and you hit that notification bell if you would like to see more of my readings. And if you would like a personal, check out the description box. All right, Geminis, what are the messages from your higher self that they need to hear right now? All right, let's get into it. So the first one, deep cellular healing, Arcturus, energy, physical and emotional healing. Interesting. So this is you needing to really take the time to actually heal on a deep cellular level. This is making sure that you guys are healing not just on the surface, but your DNA, like your inner being. This is like you having certain habits, certain knee-jerk reactions that you reach for, or things that you do out of like protecting yourself, or like I said, just out of habit. And this is you needing to heal so that you can wipe away certain habits that you may have, or even subconscious thinking patterns, because a lot of the things that we do actually has nothing to do with like our actual brain that we use when we're awake. It's our subconscious brain. It's kind of like the internet. Like, we only get to access like what, 20% of the internet really on the surface, and then the dark web, or the web that we can't access, is most of the web. And that's literally how the subconscious works. So for a lot of you, you need to do some deep cellular healing, not just surface stuff like, oh yeah, I'm fine on the surface, I'm good, but I still got some trauma. Because what's actually projecting, or what's actually making certain things happen in your life, is your subconscious, not the part of your brain that you're using when you're awake. Okay. We also have activated Earth, and it says power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Okay. One thing I will say is some of you need to go into nature a little bit more. Like for my Geminis who may be like super quarantined and like just in the house, or you have been super locked up in the house and things of that nature. This is you needing to go outside. I think that some of you will find a sense of inspiration, or at least groundedness, by surrounding yourself by nature. Excuse me, I'm getting tongue tied. Surrounding yourself with nature, surrounding yourself with plants, and also just getting to experience the beauty of Earth, or the beauty of your surroundings at least. Okay. I feel like also you guys need to have more faith in terms of your path, even though you may not quite understand exactly what's going on in terms of like what's going to happen in the future and the unknown. You need to still trust your overall path, that the universe is not going to just lead you on a path to, despair and struggle. But moving on, all paths lead home. It says inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. So this is making sure you're not looking outside of yourself for anything, that you're understanding that everything is within you, for one. When it comes to the answers, you have them all. That's where the intuition comes in. This is you also having inner control. Once you have control over your inner self, then you're able to control the outside. As within, so without. Okay, as above, so below, as within, so without. So whenever you have control over your own inner being, you're able to shift and change things around you. It's kind of like when people are able to control their emotions. When you're able to control your emotions can't be controlled. If anything, you can control other people's emotions. Okay, that's like a rule in psychology, if you know anything about that. But we also have that Pleiades energy, and it says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. And for a lot of you, you are on a double mission in terms of your mission, you following your mission is one thing. And while you're doing that, you may be creating uplifting vibes for humanity as a whole. So this could be you being a tarot reader, or you being somebody who does music. Musicians, them just making music and them, being on their path is one thing, but them also being able to uplift humanity or give people something to grasp on is another thing as well. So this is where that double mission energy comes in. And for a lot of you, like your set career path or your path as a whole may be doing that. This could even be you being a doctor or a nurse. This is you being able to heal humanity in the process of you walking in your path. It's all about the way you look at things, And we have dance. It says, do something to shift your vibration. So for my Geminis out there who have been feeling very just low in energy, you need to dance, have fun. If it's not literally dancing, this is you needing to make it your point to have fun, even if you're in the house, okay? Being in the house is not an excuse to be depressed and all those things. You can create environment, vibes for yourself to feel at peace. And this is you just being more diligent in doing so, okay? Have fun, paint, relax, things of that nature. And we have yes as the last card. It says, just say yes. So for a lot of you, your problem is your resistance when it comes to your overall path. So some of you may be practicing a level of resistance, not even realizing you're doing it. And when I say this could be you resisting to let go of certain things that the universe has been trying to rip out of your hand. It's kind of like the universe being like, no, we need to take this out of your life to replace it with something better. And because you don't know what that better is, you may be refusing to let go of certain people or certain scenarios or situations. But all Spirit is doing is asking you to just say yes. Say yes to the fact that you want change. If you want change in your situation, you need to allow them to do their work. And the way you can do this is being an acceptance and not trying to force something, okay? But I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much, Geminis, for watching this. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you thumbs this video up and subscribe. Check out the description. If you do need a personal, if you need some guidance and things of that nature, all that information will be below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, Geminis.